Hi, I'm Kass, and this is Honey.
And we're regular Canadians enjoying weed. And we're here in Erin's bed. With Erin.
She has double teaming beavers here in this bed.
I love it.
Well, on that note, Erin, introduce yourself to the Beaver Colony.
My name's Erin. I'm just a regular Canadian who smokes weed. I live in Victoria. I love it here because you can smoke weed wherever you like.
That is the beauty of this place, isn't
it?
it?
The beauty of Victoria.
It is a special microcosm. Like, it's good that you appreciate that, because definitely not everyone in the world, and even not in Canada, I'm getting the vibe, is as welcoming as it is here on this hippie island out west.
It's true.
And
we
brought
what's
this.
That gigantic thing
Can we smoke weed in your bed?
Yes.
Whoa.
It's okay to
may.
You can smoke weed everywhere in Victoria, even in bed.
Even in Erin's bed.
Erin's. Well,
I love.
Here we go.
You just whipped out like a huge, scary thing in this bed.
In my bed.
Just whipped it out.
I'm like afraid to like burn them off.
She just whipped out that
She
thing.
just whipped it out.
Foreplay.
There is no foreplay apparently.
What's that?
Oh no.
Look at that.
It's so big!
So having you guys in my bed was really Nikki's idea. So I just want to make that very clear that Nikki told me to invite the straight girls to my bed. So here we are.
Thanks. Oh my
Thanks
gosh.
for coming to my bed.
This is awesome. This
that
is the
Nikki
dream.
Is our wing woman then? And she's just working overtime. We didn't know.
I think she is actually.
All of us.
Probably, yeah.
She's got like a large client roster.
That girl does have a large client roster.
This is Savvy Stone Girl, a past guest on Regular Canadians Enjoying Weed, and total legend, mutual friend, because actually that's where we first met you. It was at the Victoria Cannabis Buyers Club.
It's true. I've been a member there. My number is 413.
Oh my god!
You're almost 420.
I know.
You should have waited.
So I've been there like 20 years, I think.
Wow.
Holy crap.
I remember there.
I didn't know that we were with an OG, like...
Cannabis Buyers Club OG right here.
413.
Yeah, I don't go anywhere other than the club. That's where I go. That's where my peeps are.
What do you use cannabis for primarily? Like, what got you there in the first place?
I think before I probably actually knew what I was using cannabis for, I was using it for anxiety. And I've continually used it for anxiety. I might have started recreationally, maybe, but recreationally with my girlfriend in my living room. Not like out in social situations, because I tend not to smoke if I'm going into like a big situation, because it tends to heighten my anxiety slightly.
Okay.
But in those situations, I definitely like pile in the CBDs. Because they tend to...
CBD is the perfect thing for anxiety,
it really
isn't it?
It really is.
I wish more people knew that, because that is such a common, issue that many people have, is social anxiety, just anxiety in general, and it's hard.
Yeah.
A little bit of CBD.
I also have a little bit of a panic disorder, which tends to surface in the night. So... I will smoke before I go to bed, but I tend to medicate with CBD in the middle of the night, which helps with the anxiety in the middle of the night. So, but otherwise, I tend to smoke. That's kind of my favorite way to medicate.
But with the CBD, so in the night, are you smoking CBD flower or vaping or oils, capsules?
No, I usually just get the powder. And I usually just put it underneath my tongue. I usually use like a quarter of a teaspoon.
How quick would the effects be of something like that?
I tend to notice within 10 or 15 minutes.
Okay.
And then usually can go back to sleep within a half an hour. But I've tried everything for sleep, and it was actually Nikki who said, "Have you tried CBD powder?" I was like, no. So I tried that about 3.5 months ago, and it's really helped with my sleep. Like, I go there, if not daily, every other day. And mostly I go there because that's kind of my community outside of this bedroom. Other than my kid, my family doesn't live here, so pretty much like the staff and the people who visit the box regularly are the people that I kind of interact with on a daily basis.
That's so special to have that spot to meet.
Place, and I'm really praying that they keep that space open.
Oh, so are we. It's just critical to have. So many people rely on it. It's cruel.
And it is the only place in town where you can be and not be harassed by anyone when you are smoking. Especially if you live downtown, like I live, this is Fernwood, and other than smoking in my house, like it's hard to smoke outside. There's kids everywhere, you know, like I don't really want to be smoking around kids and families.
You want to be a respectful consumer.
Yeah.
Now let me respectfully consume in this room with other respectful consumers.
Yeah, as I would expect everybody else who smokes or drinks or uses any other sorts of drugs would do. Yeah. You know, and I think it's imperative that we figure out a solution. You know, we've come up with a solution for safe injection sites. We have bars for people to consume alcohol. There's no reason not to have lounges for people to consume cannabis. Yeah, I mean, I also think about the queer community and the people that I know in the queer community. I don't know a lot of people personally, but I definitely know them like through Instagram and their personas that I go and like watch through like drag and king shows or burlesque shows and things like that. And a lot of people are users, and it enhances the creativity that enhances who their character is, you know? And
I love that.
Like something that I think can bring people together.
It's a unification tool.
It is.
It
is.
And a creativity sparking tool though. Like I mean, the jazz singers and the rappers don't have a hold on weed being like their thing. Like the burlesque dancers and the drag kings and queens are getting high and being like, you know what, eyelashes would look dope with this. Like I love that. It like, because it truly does make you, you know, find joy in so many things and think of creative weird spins on stuff, and then maybe gives you a bit more confidence to go out there and like be fabulous as well. That is so freaking awesome.
Sometimes it gives me that to go out there and be awesome, and sometimes I'm like, I'm just not awesome. It's just me and Mary Jane tonight.
But you know what? Some of those nights are required, right? Those are the nights when you just lay in your bed and relax and just have a think and...
Yeah, or sometimes I just like craft at the kitchen table. And
crafting
chill.
high is
like,
my jam.
It's so fun to just like sit and craft and chill and not have any expectations of anybody on you.
Crafting is my favorite.
It's true.
I like other things.
Honey.
But crafting is nice for others. I like that you guys like it.
What do you like to do? If you don't like to craft, what was your evening of fun entail?
Oh my god. Definitely not anything
if
like
Kass and I were sitting at the table crafting,
which we would be.
I would be like either in a YouTube black hole watching like or an Instagram TV black hole being like, oh my god, like police brutality in the States is just out of control, like you know, whatever, something like really like fun like that, you know, or just super lighthearted, just like
police brutality, just something lighthearted. My anxiety scale
I'm
just
like,
went
the planet's the planet's still dying, getting hotter, just confirming. Still hot as fuck. Trump's still an asshole, check.
People are still
just wanted to see if things change.
People are still making fun of Greta.
Fucking
seriously.
Why do men hate her so much? They hate her.
Because she is
all
a
of
woman
them
who uses her mouth.
And they're like,
and she knows something that maybe they don't. Kind of like why straight men don't like lesbians like me.
Oh, because you're not fitting into their, like, triple D, 6 foot tall, blonde fantasy.
in part, but furthermore, because I might be a slight competition.
Oh.
I might be a threat to whatever they may enjoy.
And like...
Yeah.
And really, that would get to them so much if, like, a different... Yeah.
It happens frequently.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You're like...
It does.
Yeah, because... Newsflash to, like, those assholes who are judgy and get threatened by that. Like, the hottest possible thing is just being, like,
chill,
loving and being cool and being, like, confident in your own self and not, like, ugh. A competitor.
Yeah.
The prize that I will own afterwards. Like, are you fucking joking?
Well,
whereas then there's someone, like, interesting who actually wants to listen with, and, like, talk to you. And
men's
you're like,
wives
hi.
either.
No,
you try not to sleep with... That's very noble of you.
I mean, I try.
You try, but it happens. Everyone tries.
Not like I haven't met straight girls before. I have, and it's slightly awkward.
I've met the odd couple. Here and there, cross paths of them. Yeah, no, but I mean, I feel like, honestly, if the wives, it's their prerogative. Like, that's also what, you know, how I feel is I'm like, if those husbands are being assholes, and then there's someone being nice there, and then they're threatened, like, maybe there's a reason you should be threatened. If you were being awesome, why would you be threatened?
What would the problem be?
You would have nothing to worry about. Why would they ever leave someone so perfect as you? Oh wait, you're not perfect? You're being a dick? Well, then you should be nervous, bro. Because someone great is here. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Be nervous.
Exactly.
Yeah,
and then, like...
Because she's going to try to not sleep with your wife. That's
yeah. But I'm not going to stop her from sleeping with me. Like...
I'm just an innocent bystander here.
This is the most amazing teapot I've just ever seen in my life.
It's pretty full, so just
okay. I'll pour
that
carefully.
And if you do spill, it's fine.
But I'm gonna hold this lid here. No, I'm not gonna spill.
Oh, I'm so glad you've been tasked with this incredibly awkward job.
That's right. No,
seems like
unless
so
you want to do
hard.
it, but
no,
I'm
I
ready.
do not.
Like,
I'm incredibly awkward already. So.
Yeah, I think let's let Honey do it.
I don't need any more awkward. I'm gonna let you take it.
I'm so honored that somehow I ended up being the least awkward in bed. I'm the least awkward in bed. Sweet. I'm getting over like a lot of long-held insecurities here. Okay, we're gonna do it. Ready? I'm gently cupping the pot. That was close. There was a bit of spillage, but I salvaged it. I was like, and it didn't get onto the bed. It just got onto the tray, and it was like a drop.
My stress level is
pretty
high
fucking
right now.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with how that went.
There you go.
Who would like a tea?
All right. Okay. Thank you.
Did you want some sugar in it? Sorry.
Nope. That's fine. Thanks.
And there's honey right in front of you.
Oh, honey.
And to your left and to your right,
honey.
you will find. And also,
you're having a honey sandwich.
Don't go too far. Anyway, what were we saying? I'll continue. You don't need to watch any longer. No need to make the pressure even more. All right, I'm just gonna pour these teas. No, nothing's gonna happen.
So
it's
you
all
know
gonna go
one
fine.
of the famous lesbian quotes is "Dip me in honey and throw me to the lesbians." Did you know this?
I did. Dip me in honey and
throw me in honey and throw me to the lesbians.
Dip me in honey and throw me to the lesbians.
And I'll leave the rest to your imagination.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, my imagination just went wild.
Whoa.
That sounds delicious.
Just sticky and delicious.
So sticky.
So sticky.
Yes.
That's the other thing about the VCBC. They don't just, like, sell me cannabis. They, like, Nikki takes a vested interest in knowing that I'm a people person who has shied away from people in the last few years. So she's, like, on fire trying to get me to talk to people. So she's like, any challenge she can give me.
That's so nice.
Well, this is an unbelievable challenge that you have faced, because this takes a lot of balls to go on the show. And it's amazing.
And to have girls in my bed. I mean, in my bedroom. In my house. Really. Nobody really comes to my house.
Well,
thank you for having us.
Yeah, and it's so beautiful. Everything in here. She crafts. She made these beautiful hearts. She's going to hang them at Ogden Point.
She has a weed shrine. It's just too amazing in here.
Yeah.
It is.
Seriously, thank you for expanding your box.
Welcoming
letting us
Beavers
stretch
in
your
here.
box.
And for, really, thank you for having us and for doing this and for, coming on regular Canadians enjoying weed. If anyone else wants to come on the show, they should do it. You could invite us to your bed, or if you're not ready for that yet, we could have like a first session.
We could sit in
up
chairs
to the bed.
if you weren't ready for
But
the
also,
bed.
don't let society tell you what to do. Sometimes bed on the first go is how it is. But really, thank you for having us.
No problem.
And thank you, Canada. Remember to enjoy responsibly.
And don't drive high. I bought a projector, like a dance party projector that projects cats all over the wall.
OMG.
Right? We're gonna have a cat dance party. Like,
Pussy dance party all over the wall.
It's a pussy party.
Pussy party.
Come to our pussy party.
Pussy party.
You're invited.
to regular Canadians enjoying weeds. Pussy party.
Beaver party. Pussy party. Lesbian party. It's all happening. Yes.
That sounds like the best day ever.